My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Against the Storm. We already figured out a lot of what we want to do in the end of the last episode, and that is use this Untamed Wild modifier. Every dangerous and forbidden glade contains 2 threats instead of 1, except glades with archaeological discoveries instead of in the Scarlet Orchard. So realistically, yes, thank you. I'm going to want as many foxes as possible because foxes are going to help us complete quests. They complete them much more quickly. Fewer cornerstone choices, yep, knew that had to be coming. So with meat and insects, there's meat as well as crystallized dew in the trees. I should be okay. I do want as many beavers as possible so that I can duplicate the secondary resources that are coming out of the trees. Now I also made sure to get 4 extra reserve or embarkation points, 4 of them in reserve rather, as well as an additional 1 from an upgrade to the main base, so I should have a much easier time taking training gear, and I'm really keen to do so as well, because that training gear not only gives us the ability to train the foxes, should that happen to come up, but ooh, I should also make sure to get some food. But it'll also give us the ability to open a lot of the chests that we get from the areas we expand into, as well as complete a lot of the quests that we happen to get access to. With meat and insects being the most common natural resource, I feel like taking a trapper's camp as my final would be totally appropriate. This is called Ocean City. This is a city named Sean. That'll work, I think. Steps us up to Prestige 13. I chose the right thing. Okay, I think we're all good. Let's head in. We're gonna have to set up a robust main base and not expand too quickly at all. Complete. Oh, wow! Gain 0.5 reputation points for every dangerous or forbidden glade event completed during the drizzle season. There's twice as many of them. We also get humans here, so ooh, that's a really good opportunity to get a lot of efficiency out of porridge. As for human, do I want you in the half to start with? Impatience grows 25% slower, or burning things slower? Yeah, I think I'll just take the fuel consumption from Haas as it decreased by 20% by getting a beaver in there. Oh no, wait, but the beavers want to cut down trees. Never mind. Okay. So I've got to remember, I'm gonna have to make sure that I am well prepared anytime I break into a dangerous glade, because I don't just need to solve 1 mission, I need to solve 2. Let's also have a look at our negative modifiers. Travel cost of trade routes increases by 2. That's not really going to change anything for us. The fuel consumption enhances increased by 20% for every hostility level, so I should make sure that I have a robust source of fuel. There's coal on this map, if I recall correctly. Yes, there is. That should do it. Favoring while the hearth is corrupted is unavailable, and then coats. None of those are too hard or far or difficult or out of reach in any way, shape, and or form. Herbalist's camp is almost unusable here, so we're definitely going to be going with the carpenter. There's an average amount of fertile soil, so we could make a plantation. That wouldn't be awful. In fact, I already have some fertile soil. You know what? Yeah. Let's do it. And then leatherworker. We will get leather on this map. There's going to be a huge amount of leather that we can get from taking down broodmothers, rather. Leech broodmothers. Especially the larger size of them has 70 meat, as well as 100% chance to gain leather, and then a 20% chance to gain a second leather. So you get more leather than you do meat from them. Drop a carpenter down here. Obviously, I've got to get a rotation down too. And and I'll be looking to get 2 woodcutting camps down as per the usual. Set their priority the highest. For housing, I'm gonna have to worry about getting a bunch of logs. Sorry, not logs. What I'm looking for here is planks. Set that up at priority 3. I'm gonna need so many beavers. There we go. Starting to make some, at least. Get 10 flour. Sorry, 10 flour, rather. Get 3 oil for every 10 flour produced. I do like having oil. I'm just not going to make much flour on this map. What would I make it out of? What roots? What mushrooms? Or what grain? Literally no access to any of those materials. Yeah, I am going to be taking the leather worker. Nothing's going to change that, so let's lock that in. Resistance to corruption's increased by 400. I'm just not enthused by that. I have to take a reroll here. 3 plant fiber per minute. That'll do. Trade routes worth more is nice, but the money that those trade routes is worth less now. That is to say, you know, each gold used to be worth like 1 gold. Then, or rather, each amber used to be worth 1 amber, and then it was worth 80% of that, and now it's worth 50% of that. So a lot of the value of that has started to disintegrate and disappear. Oh, damn, botanist. I do have a plantation. I can definitely deliver you 20 plant fiber and 20 berries, and +1 berries sounds great to me. 2 trade routes with an offer multiplier of 2 or higher. That's not difficult. Joyful foxes is pretty hard, but 5 mushrooms per minute is great. So if I favored the foxes and housed all the foxes, that's 13. I would still need another +5. I can't see myself generating that in 7 minutes. Yeah, and this one's a standard. Do I want Lost in the Woods? I can get rock from trees, so getting +1 to stone production is actually pretty significant. Funding the expedition would not be difficult to do, though. Well, actually, it kind of would. I'm gonna take Lost in the Woods. Let's also get the leather worker down, just because I have the material to do it early. Get all of these built. I do want the planks delivered from here as well. There we go. Let's also get a human working that plantation. Should be better off. And in fact, I'm going to drop a beaver into the carpenter so that I can start making planks at a much better rate. Total of 25 at any one time, if you would please. Get a second carpenter in there because that'll really help me with my production speed for the shelters. Obviously no one to actually build all of the things that I'm scaffolding at the moment, but I'm more than okay with that. High enough to make the foxes sad. That's okay. I take 3 people off of woodworking.
Oh, Hamida.
I guess. Yeah. Those 3 people off of woodworking. That'll get me back under the limit, as well as give me a lot more access to builders. We're also primed to open a dangerous glade as soon as we should like. That said, we shouldn't do it as soon as we can. There's a lot that needs doing here. First. I definitely want the set of 2 here so that I can get another human in the plantation and another beaver in woodcutting. It's looking pretty good at the moment. Just need a couple more of these planks to come on out. In fact, I'll get them to do some early delivery. New orders come in. Human influx, 65 grain delivered. That's very unlikely to happen without, you know, purchasing the grain or something like that. Bricks are the hardest of the building resources for me to get at the moment, so planning ahead for an infusion of bricks isn't bad. 5 humans, though. That's a lot of humans. 37 30 plant fiber and 30 oil for 4 buildings with rain engines installed. I'm just not gonna do that yet, probably. Beaver influx, deliver 65 roots. That's also gonna be really difficult. That said, happy humans, if I'm already gonna try and get grain, this just gives me, oh, so many more humans. Oh no. I suppose that's the direction I ought to go, though. Stormwalk attacks. You'll gain 15 amber every time you accept a newcomer group, but you'll lose all stored amber. I have no amber. Old Fedora hat increases the chance of doubling event loot by 50%. That's actually pretty sick if there's twice as many events. This gives me amber for free. I've gotta go. I've gotta go for it. Human house, then I only need to get this big shelter done and everyone is housed in the area. the garden next to the plantation. And that'll give us our +2 resolve for everyone. Not just from housing, but also from the completion of our encampment. I just don't think I can break into another glade yet. That said, I do have the ability to make tools. So I am getting crystallized dew from the trees. Maybe I should make a allotment of tools so that it's easier for me to do that. Largely because I recognize how useful these can be in resolving things. I also want to make up to 50 pigment. Just as much as you can. You'll start making those tools I talked about. Like, I don't want to make a stupid amount of everything, but having a breadth of resources here should really, really help me just resolve missions as soon as I open up and see them. Yeah, 30 pigment ought to be enough. Starting to get some berries from the plantation. I'll tell people not to eat berries just so that I can get enough. You're also making plant fiber with that at the moment, but I generate plant fiber. So I'm going to tell you, stop making plant fiber, just make berries on this farm, please. Botanist will be done soon, and then I'll get a permanent source of berries, and the berries come with the +1. I should try and find a way to pickle those as soon as possible as well. In fact, I can. I just also need to start getting leather for the water skins, which is not difficult. I should follow that. I should actually resolve their food needs. How novel of a concept. I recognize that does not actually in any way represent novelty. 6 mushrooms. I'm still seeking more beavers at all times. I want my woodcutters camps to be filled if possible. Person off of woodcutting? Yeah, now everyone's happy, aren't they? Sounds much better to me. There's our botanist mission as well. That'll give me 2 more people, which unfortunately does roll me over. That's okay. Herbalist camp or bakery? Again, the herbalist camp doesn't really have much you can get in this area. So it seems like it's bakery. Bakery does give us the ability to do pottery, but unfortunately that pottery requires clay, which I don't have. Gives me the ability to make biscuits, but I also need flour to make that in the first place. I'm not keen to make that decision yet. So just quickly get some stone. Fill the warehouse up a little. Perfect. I have to suspect I'm getting pretty close here. To being able to open up my first dangerous glade. New clothes. I didn't bring clothes with me, unfortunately, but +1 to leather production is sick. Make some empathetic decisions. Deliver 70 amber. It's 6.5 minutes, that's just not happening. So I'll take the one that I might be able to complete at some point in the game. Boost global resolved by 1 for every 3 levels of standing with other trade settlements. I'm going to take another reroll looking for early advantage. Bed and breakfast. Bed and breakfast. Bed and breakfast, that is. Gain Gain 10 amber every time the trader arrives, rather than losing 10 amber every time the trader arrives. And in fact, if I put the trading post down now, I can get the trader to arrive as soon as possible. Ooh. In fact, I have enough people housed now as well to get further with my decorations. And I decorated with intent last time. Now I return to lazy deco. I know you arrived with 10 amber as well. Hello. Ooh, +2 to porridge. Harvesting crops, 25% faster. Small farm. That did get me all the grain I'm looking for. Hello. Is it grain you're looking for?
Volleyball.
For a couple of missions,
Hello.
absolutely is. Let's just buy all of your grain. Oh boy, things are expensive. I don't think I'm buying anything for a while. Excellent. Another +10% to the global production speed. Yeah, I suspect it's time to break into these. Trader's about to leave, hence the pause. Alright. Oh my god. There's the Leech Broodmothers. It's even more leather than I said it was. There's a mine, and it's 4 spaces of coal. Bloodflower is one of the events, one of the easiest events for us to just send. And then we have the Forsaken Crypt as well. All stored amber and wine is lost, and I lose an impatience point, or gain an impatience point rather. If I do this in the other way, I don't have the ability to complete any of those. So I can tear this down. So that's not going to contribute to my empathetic decisions, but it will give me a lot of goods.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to throw 2 of them at the abandoned cache to pop that bad boy open. What a bounty. Oh, additional Blightrod cysts have appeared. I forgot about that. So I'm going to have to get some people off of some other jobs in order to resolve it. I want all of my woodcutters still on the job because I don't have that much. Starting to get some leather, which would give me the ability to start making water skins, and with those water skins I could start shipping out pickled goods, which I do want to do as soon as possible. I think I should probably take this reroll. Neither of those is ever really gonna play into what I do. Forum. Public lectures is 15% extra chance for double yield. We also have leisure, which both humans and beavers like, and education, which beavers like. Humans even like to work in the forum because they are comfortable brewing, so they'll all get +5 resolve for doing so. However, there's also the provision here. The provision gives us the ability to sell packs of provisions, or rather generate packs of provisions in order to sell our stuff, as well as make barrels and flour. I think the provisioner gives us a broader array of things that we can deal with off of the back of its potential and power. I want to see if these double. This is a glade event, technically. Okay, those aren't doubled? Noticing I'm not doing anything about that blight post, despite the fact that I pointed out that I desperately need to do something about that blight post. And these people aren't going to be finished with their mission for a long enough period of time. I'm just going to take a bunch of people off woodworking. I didn't want to do it, but I do have to. Or I did have to, and now I don't have to, because I got new people to come do that. Here's one great reason to want to keep as many woodcutters as possible, because purging fire costs us wood. I just don't have that much of it. increased cost of fuel consumption in the half probably outweighs the benefit from keeping on all these woodcutters at the moment. That's active only while the corresponding event is being worked on. Wait. Oh, you goddamn it. I thought... I just made a huge mistake. I was trying to pause the event effectively so that I could just come back and finish it in the next season so that I could try and pick up the 0.5 reputation points. But, nope. That cancelled all progress on it, and now, in fact, I have to restart it entirely. God. Which means it's going to drain so much more food from me. That was really bad. That was an absolute nightmare. That could tank. That could tank things. Unfortunately, nothing was dumped. Sorry, dumped. Nothing was doubled from that either. Definitely starting to become low on fuel too. We got all the cysts down, so yay. Let's go with the mine into... Do I have... No, I'm just short of the brick production to actually make the mine at the moment. Oh, they did that. Yep, I'm low on food almost exclusively due to what I just did. Woof. Choose an order. Trailblazing. Gifts for the Queen. Complete events marked loyalty. 20 random goods every time a villager dies. Or +3 to pickle production. Let's go with that one. Counterfeit amber. 10 amber every time I use 50 units of water in rain engines. Light rot cysts grow faster. Oh, forbidden glade, eh? I've got 2 forbidden glades that are actually surprisingly close. If I broke into both of them, and they have 2 events in each, I'm taking secure perimeter. We have the ability to actually break our hostility a little bit. That can be great fun. Hello, old fellow. I don't think I see anything that I really care about from you, buddy. Well, I guess I did get the 0.5. It just cost me a huge amount of food to do so. Ugh. Yikes. So I forgot to put my people back in woodcutting for half of this season. This is not my best season. Can actually make exactly 2 bricks with that. That'll be enough. Newcomers have arrived, or newcomers arrived that have stopped this. Anything except for foxes at the moment, thank you. Probably the least necessary for us.
Hiya.
I'm gonna continue until I have the ability to break into the Forbidden Glade really easily. So small glades give us 15, and dangerous and Forbidden Glades give us 30. So with secure perimeter, when we break into a Forbidden Glade, we will see 2 events. If I complete both of those events, dangerous and Forbidden Glades lower the hostility by 12. If I do that again, it's 24. I'll have 2 Forbidden Glades open for less than it costs to usually open 1 small glade. Seems pretty good. Yeah, produce faster. That's fine, and I'll keep people in here. I really do feel like I might need woodcutters to woodcut a lot faster. I'm gonna open this small glade down here so that I can get more fertile soil to work with. Drizzle water is usually good for food production. I don't really have much of a food production chain at the moment, but I should soon. Drop in the field kitchen. Krishna uses flour, but it's still going to be difficult for me to make flour in the first place. Ooh. Hello to a small reserve of planks and herbs down here. Love it. Is that open? With those 2 down, I'll be able to put the plantation. We'll have to do that in a moment. Wow, I barely have any wood to sacrifice on this. I don't want sea marrow being used. I want coal being used. Close off hostility further. Yeah, I can't get the hostility much lower than that right now. Without sacrifice is the thing, so I would need to start sacrificing. Insects over there as well, that's great to see. It's not really helping me at the moment. The foxes will have pickled goods to eat soon. I just don't think it's going to be quick enough. I can favor them, though, halfway through the season. That old trick. Oh, wow, they're actually hungry. Oh, no. I'm going to start the wood sack early and favor the foxes to keep them as far away from despair as possible right now. And I want the food to be delivered as soon as possible so that we can start having the foxes have eaten. Cool, I can unfavor the foxes and we're all good. Oh gosh. Food just arrived in time there. Yikes. But thankfully that will be enough. In fact, it's enough that I can put, I think, a lot of people back on wood. Yeah, 3 people back on woodworking easily. The foxes starved. They'll die if they don't eat in the next break. It's fine, I'm delivering a bunch of pickled goods. You will survive. Time to fill our woodcutters' camps back up. Final order is travel rations for the ability to make ranch. That's actually sick. I will want meat and leather and eggs relatively consistently, and here I'll be able to generate the amount of plant fiber using something that I get easily on this map, as well as easily from my production chains so far. Human Majority gives us the ability to make pottery, but I don't have the ability to make pottery from the resources that are available on this map anyway. Scouts work 10% faster on glade events for every hearthkeeper assigned to a hearth, or woodcutting's a lot easier. I think I've got to get the woodcutting's a lot easier, even if I recognize the potential of that glade event change. Hello, Jorg. Why do you keep telling me the foxes are starving? The only way a fox is starving at the moment is if they don't like pickled goods, and they're just being really, really, really mean and picky. Traders run faster. Mushrooms and herbs, regardless of the season. I just don't think any of these benefit us as much as I need them to really justify trading that much. I'm gonna reset them because I don't need that many water skins. Yes, they are fundamentally useful, but I just don't need as many as I was getting. Another plantation down here. I'll immediately get humans to staff it as soon as I can. Jorg's about to leave, but that's fine. Didn't want anything from him. I'm gonna take the larger amount of newcomers this time. That ought to house everyone as well. Plantation's plantainin'. Everyone's housed. Looks like I made everything that I need from the leather worker at the moment as well. I'm out of parts to make a different production facility at this point. It's got to be too late to break into a dangerous glade. Dangerous glades are difficult to solve, especially during the storm. Having sea marrow that I'm not allowing myself to sacrifice, as well as coal that I'm producing. Honestly, ancient tablets occasionally are used to solve events. Water skins used to solve events. Also, pigment used to solve events. Incense and training gear, but I don't have enough incense to solve an actual full event with it. Pipes. Fabric. My food's still pretty bad. About this. Cookhouse's biscuits. The real problem is that biscuits are flour, and flour is not something I can really work with. Advanced Rain Collector. This would give me the ability, unfortunately it requires 5 parts, but it would give me the ability to run a rain catchment that will always be able to fund all of these without having to use any of the geysers. I do like that a lot. That doesn't actually give me a benefit at the moment. I don't think I should build it yet. Gonna have to get people back on tape and making people goods, otherwise things are gonna go sour again. And I do want them making porridge as well. Porridge does want me to have another building. Okay. I guess the next time one of our camps completes an area, I should probably just... See, I don't want to get rid of either of these trappers' camps is the big thing. So it feels like, if anything, it's the stonecutters' camp that I'm getting rid of. I really expected that was actually going to be a very easy position to put that. Wow. Wow, these expansions have not left me with the ability to put down another half. I guess I could have expected that. Take a while until those stones are gone. And all our woodcutters off gets us just under the limit here. Which is fine, but I do have to make sure that my workers do something in this period of time as well. Come on, stay useful. Not enough of these missions give parts. I'm gonna have to focus on newcomers who give us parts. Basically, no matter who they are, they're coming along. They'll have to be good enough. I suppose the most polite thing at this point to do would be resolve some more scaffolding so that my workers aren't all just wasting their time. Heck, I can even continue them in unreasonable ways. So I can just destroy them in the future if I need. Okay, a whole bunch of things happened at the same time there. Let's look at the pickup here first. Oh, lose all stored fuel upon picking this. But I get +1 to wood production. Oh, but I literally lose 96 coal and 20 sea marrow to take it. That's not happening. Mushroom seedlings, I can plant mushrooms on all farm fields during drizzle season. That'll give me the ability to make flour. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, don't tell me I've been forgetting how to make flour. Yay, it'll take mushrooms. Honestly, I think I should take that just so that I can cover all of my bases with respect to farming. Mushroom seedlings. Taking the one with a single part because I already told you that I have to do this. It's not what I want to do. Don't you goddamn dare mistake it for what I want to do. It's just what I have to do. Seems to be well here. I could actually make some specific houses for our foxes at this point. And let me tell you, I'd love to. I don't even have enough to make another woodcutter's camp. Oof. Time for us to break into a dangerous glade. Hello. There's a trapper's camp in here. Oh! Only 2 parts in order to build another camp? I do like that. Or I could even salvage it. And salvaging it gives me the 5 parts. which I can use then to make another trapper's camp. But I also get 20 roots. And in fact, I also complete an event with a salvage, so it might double those. I don't know. I think it might. There's a wildfire here. Return the child. What you after? Fuel starts disappearing at quite a rate while I'm completing that. And it costs me wildfire essence, but it will be an empathetic result. Perform the ritual. Kills a random villager. If I activate that, oil, incense, scrolls, or tea. Oh, cool. I can actually purchase the material to resolve that. That's great. -10 to global resolve and plus 300 to hostility. I wouldn't actually be able to do that right now, I don't think. So I will be completing both of these as soon as I can. I don't have enough time to get that much water to complete this event in time. So y'all are doing that, and then I need... How much is it? It's 30. Yeah, it's 30, so 16. Do it, and go perform that ritual. 3 incense for every 10 roots produced, 5 ancient tablets, and 40 pottery. Oh no, I lost a woodcutter. Where am I gonna find another one? Anyway, I've already replaced them. And I will do the shady little trick with this, just in case it does double that, because if I get 10 parts instead of 5, I'm over the moon. I'm buying a lottery ticket. Okay, the plantation can already only hit all of those spaces from here. Oh, another great position for a mine. You don't happen to have a bunch of grain or anything? No, not especially. Okay, that's fine by me. Let's get some humans to work in this plantation. I still have enough additional essence. Oh, it did dupe the parts. Oh, wow. Yeah, I got the 10 parts out of that. That's sick. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Well, first things first, I said I was going to get the advanced rain collector, and I don't want to be made a liar. Lost in the Woods is now complete as well. +1 to clay and stone production. Porridge up to a rate of 50, please. Also got a additional blight rot cysts appearing now. Let's get a bunch of you in there making them. And then for this, I'm going to tell you can use clearance water as well, because that's what I'm currently making. So that's 2 Forbidden Glade events that are going to be completed soon. And this Forbidden Glade does look like it's pretty rich with material, so I could totally see myself just popping down a small hearth right about there. Actually, right here looks sick as hell. Look how close it is to all of the materials. There you go, excess builders. You got some excess to build? Why not that? Now, camps are deprived. That's okay, because I literally just set up a new safe haven for y'all. Events to finish. Here we go, number 1. Do I get 40 amber instead? Yes! That doubled. Thank you for the 40 amber. And... Dangerous Forbidden Glades now only cost 24. Can't wait for this one to finish and do it again. You know what, I'll have you all make up until 15, and y'all should probably just stay there. Wait for the season to come in. I should also get a provisioner as soon as I can now. As I need some packs of provisions to start shipping things. Season's about to change, so we're about to get a different water. Let's take our woodcutters off the job so they can do the building for us instead. Favoring the hearth is unavailable while corrupted. Oh, looks like this one doubled as well. 10 ancient tablets.
Yeah.
Man, these getting so low. Oh, I cannot wait to break into the other Dangerous and Forbidden Glade and start doing that again. Fox's resolve is low at the moment. So I think the easiest way for me to solve that is literally do the fox housing that I'd mentioned. Although I need a ton more planks for that. am going to change that. Let's get some people back on woodcutting. I have to sacrifice coal to get through the season anyway. Probably going to take the left side here with the eggs, but I should wait until the season ends to do that now. Just gonna stop making fuel ahead of time. Mushrooms. I don't actually generate mushrooms. Well-rested workers. Villagers with leisure fulfilled. I will have the ability, at least, to fulfill leisure. Show me all of them, not just the ones I have, please. Ale. Will accept roots. Yeah, it's still going to be really difficult for me to generate ale. Incense. +2 to porridge production. Honestly, +2 to porridge production is pretty good here. A blood price contract? 10 amber every time a villager dies or leaves. Just doesn't seem that good. I feel like I'm expending my rerolls really quickly, but neither of these will do anything for me. 10 amber every time a trader arrives, that plus the one that I already have means that traders will effectively just arrive with a perk that I can take off of them for free. That sounds good.
Yeah.
How's our leather supplies going? Pretty good. They can be topped up on. And their limits could be increased. I don't want the forum. I'm re-rolling. Foragers camp. I haven't even seen a big vegetable yet. Foragers camp does nothing for me. Small camp does nothing for me as well. Another re-roll. This is getting quite dire. Guild house. Traders arrive 50% quicker, and I get +1 global resolve every time I sell goods worth enough amber. Traders arriving 50% quicker is twice as much money from my trader effect. I'm gonna take this. I'm not proud of it, but I do now have it, so there's that. Trying to decorate this one a little bit better again. Fence and stuff. That'll do it. Get us to our first improvement. Jorg is about to leave.
Hello.
I'm gonna have so many ancient tablets. That's really
Valuable.
really what I have.
Papa.
So I take all your amber for more rerolls. I don't think I should. I'll have another opportunity to do that later if I really want to. On a fundamental level, I think I need another woodcutters. If not, like, 2. Perfect. So start making some packs of provisions and start using meat for them because I have excess meat. How many pipes do I have now? Only none, basically none. I do need to make some more pipes. Make up to a total of 12. I'm gonna have to start getting some pipes on these facilities as well. The carpenter in particular needs to be able to produce faster than this. So that's 50% faster as well as a 25% extra chance for double yields. Let's see what I can do for the rest of this design as well. That'll do it. Another plus 10% to global production speed. Where am I going to find all these woodcutters as well? I suppose only one of them is going to be a beaver for the moment. That's fine. Camp has no deposits nearby, that's fine. You are primed then to move. To this location with more than enough. Trade is now online. Oh my god. The ability to just sell 5 packs of luxury goods with fine provisions for 20. And I'm doing the exact same thing with trade goods to a different town. Incredible. Oh my god. What luck. So that'll pretty quickly resolve my raising the stakes. Gosh, dang it. The thing is, I am looking for food production. I'm just not looking for the bakery. I keep getting offered it. I do now have the ability to use it though, because blah blah blah. Flour. Big snore. I'll do it anyway. Because I can. Oh, wait, no, you do have 59 ready. You just don't have anyone to actually construct it. I see. Yeah, I can free up one person right now, if that helps. Although I guess I am about to take everyone off of woodcutting, which will free up a lot more. And we can get them something to do during this season. Yahoo! Here comes the guild house. Unfortunately, we're okay. No, cost of trade routes is still decreased. Okay, I can do that, and then boom, I'm low enough now that I can sell my things on trade routes, which is great because 14 packs of provisions. Really? To sell it to the Smoldering City? One ancient tablet, 14 packs of provisions for 11? Seems so bad. I'm gonna get 25 from Rawson by selling 20 crystallized dew. Perfect. And now that I've done that, I can actually turn the sacrifice fully off. Doesn't matter to me. I've already locked it in. Trade routes with multipliers have completed. I do want to sell a bunch of leather because I can. There we go. I can't take newcomers. I can complete raising the stakes right now without changing things too drastically. Very keen to get through this season so we can get people back on woodcutting. Specifically, woodcutting into a dangerous glade. Alright. Everyone, it's time to get back in your posts. A new trade route accessible, selling coal or stone, both of those extremely easy to sell. Mushrooms, less so. Meat, I also don't want to sell the meat because I will be using that at about the same rate. Guild catalog, traders will have one more perk or blueprint for sale. Considering that is the best thing I get from traders, and I get twice as many traders because they're coming 50% faster, yeah, that seems great. I do always feel like I need more beavers. Look at those trade routes in a second. +3 to human resolve, as well as +3 to biscuit production. Villagers move 10% faster on roads. Yeah, I'll happily take all of those. Thank you. What am I overmaking at this point? Leather? That's fine. Plant fiber? That's fine. I'm not directly making either of those. Leather is coming from my my harvesting of the brood mothers, and the plant fiber is coming from taking down trees, as well as general plant fiber 3 per minute from the fiber delivery line. I'm gonna sell the coal to the First Dawn Company here. And you'll need to be told to break straight into that dangerous glade, thank you. That's a tree down. Okay, I can chase you away. I lose food. That's fine, not a problem. Or I could feed you. Dangerous and familiar glades warnings are disabled while I'm working on it. That is not a problem whatsoever, and I can give you meat. And that is an empathetic resolution, which will give us the completion of Lost in the Woods. No empathetic resolution for the Fisherman's Soothsayer. Every time 10 complex food, clothing, or service needs are met, 2 random villagers are killed while that's being worked on. All negative forest mysteries require a higher hostility to activate. Oh, I actually can get the oil to be able to complete this. I'll do that. Let's go with foretelling. Hostilities increased by 150 for every scout in your settlement. Includes idle scouts as well as ones working on this event. The beavers are unhappy with me. can see why. Why are the foxes unaffected by this? Would have thought they would have been having a nightmare at the time. Trade to buy a bunch of food off of them, which is also going to give us +1 to our global resolve from the guild house, which should hopefully help us with beavers a little bit. If I need to, I can start sacrificing coal, I guess. But I'd rather not. I just want the beavers to be happy enough with all of their, complex food fulfilled, so that I don't have to worry about changing anything else. Trade around open again. And this one is still pretty appealing. I'm 30 for selling a lot of meat, but I still have a lot of resources for meat here. Clothier. Sounds really good, the ability to get coats for everyone. Very keen. I legitimately can't wait for these events to finish. 40. Okay, they're not going to finish in time. And I don't have any sea marrow to sacrifice to try and expede that. Expedite, rather, that process. Temple or stamping mill? Temple is the only one of these that makes any sort of sense. We don't get any negative hostility out of it just yet, but we do get the ability to deliver education and religion, neither of which are important to us at all. Oof. I'm probably going to have to wait for a reroll on that. New season, new sales, and I will absolutely ship out 40 training gear for 20 amber. I only have 2 ancient tablets at this point, but I will sell them for 26. Beaver's resolve is low? Yeah, I guess they're not all housed. Do I have to favor them, or is that house going to be enough? Favor them for the moment. Yeah, house was enough. Great. Just need one of these events to be done so that I don't have to worry, because as soon as I get into the storm, it's going to be a nightmare instantly. Yeah, it's gonna have to be sacrificing resources. A lot of resources, it looks like. Everyone off of wood cutting. 45 seconds, 56 seconds. Yeah, everyone is immediately going to start running away. But I can't stop either of those events. If I stop doing those events, I'm going to lose even more people. Well. Just a builder. And a firekeeper. And one more builder. Okay, 3 lost. But a complete lost in the woods. And Fisherman's Soothsayer. Ooh, and travel back to rations. Sick. I am gonna need to get the ability to pay for these coats, and one of the easiest ways for me to do that would be rebuilding the clothier and then using them appropriately. Oh, newcomers have arrived. I would love those 6 parts, but I do not want to overload my... Wait, no, I'm fine with that. Yeah, that's okay. Because it will give me more boxes to do things like open chests. More humans to work in that plantation. And with those 2 events completed, yep, dangerous and forbidden glades now cost us 0 to explore. Small glades give us -1. What? I didn't think that was possible. And heck, I still don't. Oh, that's also because of the added benefit of having, yes, hostility from open glades is lowered by 6 each with our fox. I'm gonna quickly look at our sacrifices so that I can sell off a bunch of plant fiber. I have been dreading this moment. Trapper's camp with nothing nearby. I expect I may even want to expand again. Ooh, herb node. And a broccoli node. I already know I'm not taking the temple or stamping mill, so I can reroll. T-Doctor, treatment and brawling with passive effect of vitality. Vitality is +1 to global resolve for every 200 of complex food need fulfilled. Which I already have 2. And this training gear would start getting utilized. Smelter. I don't have any copper ore, which means I'm never gonna have any copper ore. And the press would actually be able to make a ridiculous amount of oil, so I will take the press. I guess I can get the press down as well early. Start telling that to generate only oil up to limit of 100, but... Coming payment, that's due next season. That's fine, I just need to get a couple of you working. Hello, Bliss. I do have a bunch of money for you. I don't think I need smithing. Villagers move 10% faster, and also +1 to global resolve. Both of those seem like things I should snatch up. See, Hilda's secret cookbook. 10 jerky for each pie. I only have one person that likes jerky. I only have one person that likes pie. No. Generous gifts, though. Especially because I'm about to ascend the level of this hearth. Should be very comfy. I should check back in when we're building resources. Almost entirely out. And doing reasonably strong, but I could secure that. Oh, hang on. Gotta make sure this plantation doesn't make any plant fiber. And it's long past due for me to actually generate a cooking building and utilize it. In fact, that's been long past due for a while. Alright. This is gonna leave. I'm gonna sell off all these coats as soon as they're delivered. Feels like everything's moving in slow-mo at the moment. But I suppose that's probably because I don't have, people free to just build any of the things that I'm making. You know what? I'm just gonna free up a couple of people. 6 of these woodworkers off woodworking for a moment. Can I get into another dangerous glade? I don't know if it's possible, but if it is, they're all pretty far. As in my attempt to get to any of these dangerous glades, I will probably already finish the game. But if that weren't the case, one more dangerous glade, and I think I would start getting reductions in hostility for exploring, which would be hilarious. What ridiculous hostility management that would be. That said, I'm already past the point of actually needing to manage my hostility. If I do manage it further down, all it's going to do is give me extra resolve, which is fine, but not really night and day transformative. I do need to finish decorating. Let's see what I can get done down in that corner there. Beautiful. Now, with 4, and then another 3. Yep, I'm gonna default to these. They're just so simple. Oh my god, I have the same that I have to do over here as well. Whoops. I can't do all of it lazy. Doesn't feel like that'd be right. Additional light rod system up here, that's fine. I do have some workers ready to get to that. I could go back to making tools, but I really don't need to. Oh, these have been long, long hauls to get everything. Oh my god, this cache did double as well. No wonder that haul is taking ages. Dang. Should have popped some people in the rain collector while we were still in drizzle. 2 of those still ready to use. Beautiful. Wait, hang on. They're material shy? Oh, on bricks! Yes, because I don't make bricks at any good rate. Did totally forget about that. However, after a couple more bricks come up, that should get both of ours to district for a total of an additional 20% higher chance for double yields. To take everyone off wood cutting for the season as well, one imagines. Yeah, I don't want to have to pay any more coats. But I'll let all of the rest of that happen because it's just not enough to harm us. Should probably have a look at what materials, yeah, I'm using for making provisions at this point. As well as try and start making some biscuits. This is my best pint production as well, so I'll start getting that on the job too. And those newcomers have a bunch of goods with them. Yeah, 28 amber. Could be important. The trader will probably arrive directly after the storm, if I had to guess. Yeah, so it'll be easy at that point to see. New clothes! Oh no, the Travis Camp is done. I have been dreading this day. It's okay, I'll find something else to eat. One hopes, assumes, prays. I need a bunch of you back in the wood, sorry, in the carpentry if I'm gonna do on that. And I'll even tell you to do it faster. New clothes need is fulfilled, that's great. Tincturian grill. Yeah, making wine's totally reasonable here. It's made out of some of our most common resources. It will give us luxury. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, right, I just decorated that area. I mean, I'd have to use so many packs of provisions for these. Unless... There we go. Leather. It's the densest for me to sell here as well. Oh my god, 70 from leather coming in. Plant fiber, same. Wow, that was absurd. 100 amber coming in off the result of those. Welcome. Plus 25% to clearance duration. Plus 1 to coal production seems pretty good. And I will take the generous donation. Gets us a scribe or a supplier. Neither of which I want, so I'll take a reroll. Manufactory or alchemist's hut. Put a little bit of pepper on that so you understand the way I'm leaning. Alchemist's hut looks like a neat way for me to get some T-Doctor interaction on this field. The foxes would love that. Ugh. Farmers have an extra chance to double yield while they're under the effects of biscuits. I do have biscuits at the moment, so I'll take that. Whereas the other offered me no benefit. I'm gonna buy planks right now. Simply because I want to cut the speed of getting back to a reasonable amount of planks. 30 grain. You don't have grain, do you? No. Okay, break into 3 glades. 3 more glades would give me the trailblazing if I wanted it. That said, as I mentioned, as soon as I start breaking into these glades, I'm going to start getting the game wrap up. I'm going to try and work down to this Forbidden Glade. I do want to see if they go negative. It kind of seems like it'd be cool if they did. Cleanse this quite easily with Purging Fire, Reeds, and sometimes some Blight Rot Cysts. There's a Manufactory, another event, Blade event rather. I can have enough wine very soon to complete the Calm Spirits version of this as well. I am still feeding people mainly out of this one building, so why don't you do it a lot faster, please? Additional Black Rock appeared. Had to be expected, to be honest. It's starting to get beyond my ability to complete this in time. Unless I started early. But I should also consider getting these folk to produce faster. That's a really good rate for oil, which is also very reproducible for us. I can get 44 by selling off a bunch right now, which I'll do. Even more Blight Rot Cysts have appeared, yeah. I am worried now, officially, about the amount of Blight Rot Cysts we have. And I suspect I might need a couple of Blight Hydrants there, just to see if I can get them in time. Almost have enough wine as well. Just another 5, come on. Simply deliver the wine you are currently making. You're halfway through making 10 wines, so just deliver that 5 and we're okay. God. That's so many Blightrot cysts. This is a nightmare. I should make sure all of these woodcutters are near a bunch of wood to actually cut. I'm more than happy to open 2 more glades at this point. Start getting my trail blazing done. Renwald Redmane, welcome. Oh, I was literally just about to say that I really wish I had market just for the +10 to carrying capacity. It's way too late for me to get that. Right now, I just buy food. I'm gonna lower my hostility and then... I'm gonna buy all of your food. Okay, fine. I won't buy all of your food. I will buy your food that I can't make. And has any kind of popularity. So really, it's just that. That was also a bunch more trade for the sake of our guild house, which is now giving us 5 global resolve. Oh wow, the herbalist's camp. As well as having some brain pack barrels in there. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, we're about to... yeah, we're about to win without any further interaction. The secure perimeters... I'm gonna continue the settlement for a second here, literally just so that I can point it. Old Fedora Hat was insane. What a wild first pick. Fortune and Glory gave us double results from so many things, including the salvage that gave us the ability to make 2 additional camps from parts. Ridiculously huge, but also a secure perimeter. Small glades cost 3 instead of 15. Dangerous glades cost 6 instead of 24. And with a fox here instead, there's no costs. Incredible. What a round. Let's move on. Before I choose my next one, well done O'Shawn City there. World event. Select it to interact with it, it'll disappear from the map. Cool. Dump your food. Win without starting food. Food from embarkation bonuses will also be removed. Oh. However, upon winning, all your starting caravans will get 20 amber for the duration of the cycle. So what that asks me is set up food as your first priority. I like doing that. I really do. I might not be able to do this at full prestige level though. Like if I lower the prestige level, I can complete this super easily. And then I just get 20 amber for all of the rest of my settlements. I'm dumping my food. Wait, what? Oh, it's asking me to win in that space without food. I see. Actually, which means that I know that the caravan wagon's vision in embarkation range increased is not relevant here. So I could take the obsidian box. Or I could take the supply package so that I can get so much in embarkation resources here that it can help me overwhelm my lack of food. That does feel better. I'm gonna take that. And Oh, hang on. I was about to say, and for now, for next time, etc. That thing. But instead, got one more thing that I need to do. Another embarkation point unlock, and then the ability to upgrade fox houses? Yeah, I'm gonna get another embarkation point. Quite simple, but dramatically useful. For the moment, though, my name is Rhapsody, the name of the game has been Against the Storm. Top left is a series playlist for all my content of the game past, present, and future. That was a first successful Prestige 13 run. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. A special thanks this episode to Sean, someone named Sean. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.